Have you ever pondered the reasons that brought this person into your path as your wife? Was it mere chance or something deeper, guided by a higher hand? Perhaps your wife is not only your earthly partner, but equally your personal karma and your spiritual grace. Following Paramahansa Yogananda's doctrines, every relationship has a purpose. Existence forms a network of forces, decisions, and celestial direction. Any meeting, any bond, any love has a mission superior to apparent knowledge. Your companion is not here merely to provide happiness or split a roof. She is present to awaken something in your soul, to unleash the karmic currents of your past, to contribute to your maturation through fortune and adversity. She is your reflection, your test, and your support, and at times she is the hand of grace sent by the divine to carry you when you cannot walk on your own. This teaching is about learning to view your companion with spiritual vision, to comprehend why love can be challenging yet deeply holy, and to uncover how, through her, existence molds your internal development. If you have ever perceived that your marriage exceeds sentimental attachment, that it contains wisdom and hidden truths, then travel with us down this blessed pathway. In this existence, and in all preceding ones, every thought, word, and deed imprints a mark on your spirit. This is the karmic principle. It doesn't represent punishment or prize, but harmony, celestial justice, operating discreetly. According to Yogananda, no soul enters your life by accident. Every relationship is drawn like a magnet according to the energy you yourself created. Your companion is not with you randomly. She represents a spirit whose journey intersected with yours previously. Possibly you adored each other, possibly you injured one another, or possibly she was sent to conclude something undone. She returned so these karmic seeds might flower into progress, healing, and metamorphosis. Some spirits move quickly through our existence, but a partner is connected to us profoundly, vibrationally and spiritually. She mirrors your assets and limitations. It's by means of this mirror that karma discloses its mission. Connections are sacred learning spaces for the spirit. Those dearest to us are typically the ones with whom we possess the deepest karmic links. Your spouse is part of your soul's voyage back to the Creator, supporting you in fulfilling the unseen screenplay of your past behaviors. This realization is the beginning move toward a love that is wise and releasing. In the holy customs of India, the feminine is honored as Shakti, the generative power of the cosmos. Yogananda instructed us that a woman, particularly as a spouse, is not just a partner, but a living embodiment of compassion. When she arrives in your life through wedlock, she delivers both karmic bond and divine capacity. If a spouse regards her exclusively through the angle of fixation or longing, he loses an incredible opening. But if he perceives her with knowledge, as a pathway of the sacred feminine, her presence becomes sanctified. She feeds not just your physical form and feelings, but also your soul. In her smile, you find peace. In her strength, you find courage. Even in her objections or obstacles, you locate secret instruction that supports your expansion. Yogananda expressed, "When you learn to recognize the spirit in your companion, you begin loving with heavenly perception. Your partner is not simply carrying out temporal duties. Deliberately or inadvertently, she supports you in walking your route. She softens your abrasive traits, diminishes your vanity, and typically contributes more than she acquires. When she loves unconditionally, she becomes a vessel of divine benevolence. This grace is not always sweet. At times it is sharp, at times silent, but it is always sacred. Consider her as surpassing a designation or responsibility. She is a portion of the sacred, showing temporarily as your partner, sent by God to uplift your soul. When you view her thus, your house becomes a sanctuary and your union a route to liberation. Commonly in wedlock we await only pleasure, convenience and partnership. Yet Yogananda tenderly teaches us that real love, like actual spiritual progress, is not always effortless. Your wife is here not only to bring happiness, but to awaken you through the hidden power of karma. Karma doesn't always present as torment, nor is it always pleasant to perceive. Sometimes it presents as feeling wars, cyclical themes, misinterpretation, or the pressure of two spirits learning to operate as unity. Your companion, intentionally or not, may provoke responses: wrath, vanity, covetousness, insecurity. Not because she is faulty, but because your soul is set to meet and transcend them. This is the way karma educates. Yogananda declared, every difficulty is a quiz to reinforce your essence. When your spouse questions you, she is not aggressing you. She is displaying something inside you that is ready to shift. Your patience grows when tested. Your ego softens when humbled. Your love deepens when it survives the storm. Instead of thinking, why does she do this? Ask, what education is this bringing me? Your matrimony is not just emotional, it is spiritual. Through your wife, life offers lessons wrapped in daily conversations, emotional reactions, and silent moments. Oppose them, and they continue. Understand them, and they vanish. This is the holy ballet of karma developing in the secure closeness of your dwelling. When you start to perceive this, you no longer regard disputes as difficulties, but as doorways. Your wife becomes not only your partner, but your teacher in disguise. Union is not only a social understanding. It is not just about dividing a residence, growing a household, or completing obligations. In its most intense significance, union is a spiritual discipline, a holy conditioning the Creator installs in your existence for the advancement of your soul. Yogananda frequently stated that genuine spiritual advancement doesn't occur solely in caverns or monasteries. It unfolds in the calm periods of ordinary living, particularly within the intimacy of union. When two beings bond, their energies initiate fusing. Their habits, emotions, and thoughts affect each other deeply. This connection, though pleasant, brings incredible chance for advancement. Through marriage, you are constantly invited to practice selflessness, forgiveness, patience, and compassion, the pillars of spiritual life. Yogananda declared, spiritual development is proven in conduct, and wedlock offers you this proof daily. It is not about being perfect, but about becoming aware. Alert that your responses are your guides. Your spouse is not here to track your journey or mirror your rhythm. She takes her own journey with you. There are occasions when your companion's presence feels like a calming remedy for your soul. When life feels overwhelming, yet a comment, a soft contact, or her peaceful companionship brings serenity to your heart. These are not little deeds, they are samples of benevolence. Divine favor often disguises itself in elementary forms. In nourishment she provides without complaint. In the attention, in her eyes, in the supplication she voices when you don't notice. Yogananda instructed, identify the divine in those who assist you in minor and continuous manners. Your spouse may have been delivered not merely to stabilize your karma, but to raise your essence. If she walks with devotion, kindness, and a forgiving heart, She is truly a blessing born of your own spiritual merit. In her attendance, you secure both a representation and a benefaction. She is compassion, treading softly alongside you in physical shape. Now that you have initiated viewing your companion through the vision of karma and compassion, how should you honestly perceive her? The answer is elementary, but converting. See beyond the shell. Observe beyond corporeal appearance, beyond routines, beyond nature. Peer into her spirit. Yogananda said that every relationship is an opportunity for liberation if we are willing to see it. Your companion is your karma. She contains memories of your history, the happiness and incomplete instruction that pulled your souls together. But she is likewise your benevolence, because through her you are provided the possibility to surpass former cycles and become your best self. When you shift from "what do I gain from this marriage" to "what is life trying to teach me through this marriage?" a profound transformation begins. You end criticizing. You end manipulating. Instead, you begin loving intentionally, with perception, with esteem. As Yogananda declared, in every essence, recognize the holy. In every difficulty, recognize the hand of the Almighty. When you commence viewing your spouse this way, not merely as a mate, but as a blessed presence in your life, you realize that love, when practiced with understanding, becomes emancipation. And that wedlock, when practiced with mindfulness, becomes an entrance to the Creator. Dear soul, if you have listened this far, it means something in this message resonated with your heart. Perhaps you have begun to see your wife or partner, or even past relationships, in a new light. What earlier resembled tension or uncertainty may now present as divine organization guiding your internal evolution. As Paramahansa Yogananda magnificently educated, real love is not of the form, but of the essence. It is located in perception, in unselfish contribution, and in advancing together toward the brilliance of the Creator. Until that point, remain tender, stay conscious, and proceed the route with an accepting heart.